Today is the 15th of March, and these are the strawberries that I planted. There's 24 in each of these 4x6 beds. There's 4x6 rows of strawberries that I planted last October here in Georgia. So these are Chandler strawberries, supposed to do well. And now is the time, now that they started blooming, and I see small strawberries. I don't know if you can see that bloom in there. But I want to make sure that nothing eats them before I do. I did some research about how to cover them, and I thought I'd save some people some time and energy of doing the same research, because I didn't see a lot on the internet as far as YouTube, so maybe this will help some people out. What I did, I'll show you the finished project. I just finished one. This is 3/4 inch water tubing, and I got all this at Lowe's. They seem to have everything I needed. I go back and forth between them and Home Depot, but this is 3/4 inch 100 psi black water tubing. It's just flexible enough it looks like it'll work, and this is 7 foot wide by 100 feet long bird wildlife netting. I think it's a Stay Green brand, but 7 feet is just good enough to stretch across and be able to pin down on a 4 foot wide bed. And I pinned the netting down using these landscape fabric stakes, which they also sold there, so you can get everything you need there. And for a 4 foot bed, I think I bought a 100-foot roll of this black 3/4 inch water tubing, and each of these bows, I'd start with 6 feet and see if that should make a proper bow for you. And what's holding the bows in are 18-inch pieces of rebar, which you can also get at most home stores, Lowe's, Home Depot. It depends on how deep your beds are and how hard your soil is, but 18 inches worked best for mine. Any more than that and I couldn't even get it down far enough. Alright, I ran out of battery, but just to continue where I left off, I tried over the winter and it worked alright. It's this gray plastic conduit they sell. It's all weather, but it comes in 10-foot sections, straight sections, and so you end up wasting a lot. So I think you're better off buying a bigger roll of the black, and I like the coloration of the black better. Kind of it's not as conspicuous, and it seems like a better inside diameter to fit over this the half-inch rebar that I use. So I recommend using that. Also, yeah, you can. It's easy to cut with a razor, or I use one of these PVC cutters as well. And so once you cut this to maybe let's say this is, I'm not sure what length this is, around 6 feet. Try that. You just pound your rebar in, come over here, slide one end over, and of course I'd push that down better and slide the other end over. And then when you drape your netting on, using the same tubing here, just cut maybe a 4 to 6 inch length and use your box cutters to slice a piece down the middle, and then you have one of those pre-made. Once you drape your wire over, this will act as a clamp. See if I can do it one-handed. Maybe not, because I'm holding the camera with the other. I can't do it, but you can see with the slit in the side, if you bend it a little bit, it will clamp the bird netting across the top tubing really nice. You can use the same material kind of for two uses. And I'm not sure what length, but I kind of just draped the wire over and then pinned it down with maybe 2 of these landscape pins on each side. And then when you need to pick your strawberries, you can just easily pull those out and use them. And I think the only thing to consider is that this fabric's probably not going to last indefinitely, and you want to be real careful with the lawnmower and things like that. But I think it's going to keep birds out, and I'll be happy about that if I don't lose any strawberries to birds. Alright, just wanted to share that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll update hopefully around June with a giant bowl of strawberries.